Next is a proclamation to present to Dorcas Grigg-Saito of the Lowell Community Health Center, recognizing National Health Center Week. On behalf of the City Council, I'd like to offer this proclamation. Whereas from August 5th through the 11th, our nation will celebrate the 2012 National Health Center Week. This year's theme being Celebrating America's Health Centers Powering Healthier Communities, which highlights the important role community health centers play in providing affordable, high-quality, and cost-effective health care to all people, regardless of their ability to pay for services. And whereas since 1970, Lowell Community Health Center has offered high-quality, culturally competent health care for all Lowell residents. As a result, the health center served over 40,000 individuals last year, or more than 1 in every 3 Lowell residents. And whereas Lowell Community Health Center will open a new state-of-the-art healthcare facility on Jackson Street this December, where there will be enough room and enough providers to serve nearly half of all Lowell residents. Now, therefore, I, Patrick O. Murphy, Mayor, do hereby proclaim the week of August 5th through the 11th, 2012, as National Health Center Week in Lowell, and urge all citizens to recognize and celebrate this important contribution that the Lowell Community Health Center makes to our community's health and well-being. Thank you very much. And I'd recognize Dorcas at this time.
Thank you, Mayor Murphy and members of the City Council. I'm so pleased to return here each year to give you an update about how Lowell Community Health Center is advancing our community's health. In early August, as the Mayor's proclamation says, our nation will be enjoying a week-long celebration honoring America's health centers with the theme of powering healthier communities. And I'm pleased to say that nowhere is that theme more fitting than right here in Lowell. As you know, in December of this year, we will open our new 100,000 square foot facility on Jackson Street. In this new facility, we will finally have the space, the manpower, and the woman power to serve close to 50,000 individuals each year, or nearly half of Lowell's population. And thanks to the quality and compassionate care that our patients can expect to receive from our workforce, and that workforce will grow to 400 staff, Lowellians will get healthier, will be better informed, and will become empowered to take care of their family's health. Our new home in one of Lowell's oldest mills will power a healthier community in Lowell. As city leaders, I know that you understand the impact that this new 6-story health center will have on our community. We'll have all of our healthcare services conveniently located under one roof, a total of 73 exam rooms, which allows us to hire another 10 to 12 medical providers, a pharmacy that will offer low-cost prescriptions, a same-day walk-in center that will reduce the inappropriate and expensive use of our local emergency rooms, and a new burst of economic activity in the JAM area. The fact that we are nearing completion of our long-awaiting facility on Jackson Street is an inspiring example of our federal stimulus dollars at work, but it also represents the generous support of the many individuals, families, and local businesses who have contributed to our Caring for Lowell Capital campaign. This is the first time in our 42-year history that the health center has asked for support, and I'm so proud to report that the community has really rallied. Over the last year and a half, we've raised an astonishing $3.5 million, and we're now racing to raise an additional $1.5 million to our goal. We want to seize the opportunity right now so that when we open our doors this December, we can devote our funds to quality patient care rather than paying down debt. We must reach this fundraising goal as soon as possible in order to secure $600,000 in challenge grants from the Smith Family Foundation and the Parker Foundation. I want to thank the mayor, the city manager, and the members of the city council for sharing our dream. And I hope that you'll come for a tour. Most of you have been on tours earlier on, but things have really, really changed. I think you'll be astonished by what you see. So please come for a tour to see the progress being made each day by the 100+ construction workers who are helping us to bring new life to one of Lowell's mills. I'm joined here tonight with a number of our staff and board members over here, and I want to introduce one of our medical providers, Dr. Donald Miller, and he will just say a few words about why he has chosen to work at the health center and to care for Lowell. Dr. Miller.
Thank you, Dorcas. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I was a bit surprised that Dorcas asked me to say a few words about my involvement at the health center. I'm relatively new to Lowell. I just got here 28 years ago, but it's where I practiced medicine for almost that entire time. In 1984, my wife and I bought our first home not far from here on Andover Street in North Tewksbury. At first, I worked in a community health center in Lawrence, and then opened and grew a family medicine practice in Tewksbury, maintaining privileges always at Lowell General. But 3 years ago, I left the relative luxury of private practice to come work at the Lowell Community Health Center. It was a very good move. For one thing, all they ask of me is to be a very good physician, not an administrator. I'm allowed to do what I do best. But mainly, I was drawn back to the mission of community health care, to be there for everybody, but especially those most in need. I feel privileged to work at the Lowell Community Health Center. Very important work is being done there by a lot of fine, dedicated folks. I feel great about being a part of that. I've always felt valued as a physician. The gratitude shown to me by the patients I'm now seeing is heard much more frequently. I'm grateful that we're here to be here with our fellow travelers, and thankful that we have the knowledge and skills to help our patients in the many and varied ways that people need help. It's nice being appreciated and knowing I'm being of service to those most in need. I wish everyone felt as good about their work as I do about mine. I became involved in the capital campaign because we are bursting at the seams. Putting up bricks and mortar that enable us to serve more patients is a truly exciting use of resources. Ultimately, we enable our brothers and sisters to have healthier, more productive lives. The ongoing good this serves makes giving to the new health center feel really, really wonderful. I encourage you all to check it out. And thank you so much for honoring the health center tonight. Although we try to pat ourselves on the back for what we do, it does feel really awesome to be shown appreciation as you're doing for us tonight. Thank you so much.